So, what if you could start a business, a really profitable AI business right now with literally 0 employees? No, that's not some clickbait question. Today, we are diving deep into Dan Martell's playbook, breaking down 5 AI businesses you can start from scratch. Let's do this.
And right from the top, let's get one thing straight. Like Dan says himself, this isn't some fluffy theory. We are talking about real, boots-on-the-ground opportunities. The kind of businesses you could literally start the second you finish watching this.
But, here's the kicker. The thing most people completely miss, these 5 ideas, they're amazing. But the real secret sauce, it isn't the idea. Nope, it's the blueprint. It's having the step-by-step plan to actually get it off the ground. And this is that blueprint. It's called the AI Startup Ladder. And it's so simple, it's brilliant. Just 4 steps. First, validate. You got to prove people actually want this thing. Step 2, pre-sell. Yeah, you heard me. Get paid before you build anything. Then you deliver. You move fast, get that first customer a quick win. And finally, you build. That's when you turn your little service into a real scalable product. All right, let's kick off the countdown. Coming in hot at number 5, the AI Appointment Setter. The idea here is just so smart. You basically offer businesses an AI that handles all their inbound calls and books appointments for them. This frees them up to do what they actually make money on, closing deals. So let's look at the stats on this one. Startup cost, low. Love to see that. Effort, it's medium. You'll need to be able to sell a bit. But the income potential, whoa, we're talking $500 to $1,000 a day. Why so high? Because think about what you're selling. It's like a perfect employee that never sleeps for way less than they pay a person.
And look, this isn't some futuristic sci-fi stuff. This quote, it's from a real call handled by an AI from your Atlas.com. It understood the person was busy, it navigated their objections, and it rescheduled the appointment. That's a human-level conversation. And that right there, that is why businesses will write you a check.
Okay, on to number 4, AI content repurposing. Now think about this for a second. Every company out there is making long-form content. Podcasts, webinars, you name it. Your job is to be the hero who takes that content and uses AI to chop it up into short, punchy, viral clips for TikTok, for Instagram, for Shorts.
And the key here is just insane demand. Startup costs are super low, but the money you can make is huge. Why? Because every single business on the planet is desperate for more attention online. And you're not just a video editor, right? You're a service provider. You're managing their whole social media calendar. That's a massive value add.
And if you think I'm exaggerating, just look at this number, $30,000 a month. That is what one person is making right now from just 7 clients. All they're doing is turning podcasts into social clips with AI. That's how powerful this is.
All right, cracking the top 3. At number 3, we've got the AI Sales Chatbot. The pitch for this is so easy. You go to a business and say, hey, I'll set up an AI to handle all your DMs, your texts, your emails, and I'll turn all those random chats into actual sales leads.
And you'll notice the income potential takes a big leap here, right? We're talking up to $1,500 a day. You want to know why? Because most business owners are drowning. They don't have time to reply to every little message. So when you swoop in and turn those missed opportunities into cold, hard cash, man, it feels like you're printing money for them. Of course, they're going to pay you well for that.
Need some proof? Okay. There's a company called GetRevio. They went from nothing, 0, to $60,000 a month in under 7 months. That's $2,000 a day. They're riding this huge wave called the chat economy. And trust me, it is blowing up.
Okay, the runner-up, business idea number 2. Now this one's a little more sophisticated, but oh man, the payout is huge. It's the AI Data Cleanup Agency. Here's the deal. Every single company has a total mess of internal data. We're talking spreadsheets, emails, CRMs, just a disaster. Your offer? You'll come in and clean it all up so they can finally layer an AI on top and get smart answers about their own business.
And here's why the money gets so serious. You're not just selling a piece of software anymore. You've graduated to high-level business consulting. You are literally helping CEOs make million-dollar decisions. And let me tell you, companies are absolutely desperate for people with this skill. They will pay top dollar.
And if you think that income potential is just hype, check this out. A company called Precision.co. They pulled in $700,000 in 7 months doing this exact thing. The need for this is it's off the charts. It's immense.
And here we are, the #1 AI business opportunity probably for the next decade. It's the AI Inbox and Calendar Manager. What is it? You're building a custom AI executive assistant that completely automates emails and meetings for super busy CEOs and founders.
Just look at these numbers. The startup cost is low again, but the income potential is absolutely staggering, up to $5,000 a day. So why is this #1? It's simple. For any high-level executive, their inbox and calendar is the bane of their existence. It's their biggest time suck. If you can walk in and automate 95% of that nightmare, to them, you're a magician. It literally feels like magic.
And if you want to understand just how big this market is, get a load of this number. A company called Fixer, they went from 1 million to 10 million in annual revenue in 5 months. That's over $27,000 a day. The opportunity here is it's a whole different ballgame.
Okay, so we've got our #1 idea. We know it's a monster opportunity, but here's the billion-dollar question. How do you actually start? Right? This is where we bring it all back home to that AI startup ladder. We're going to walk through that crucial first step, validation, using this #1 idea as our live case study.
This right here, this is the money shot from one of Dan Martell's live validation calls. He's talking to a business owner and he asks them, hey, what would it be worth to you to solve this inbox problem? And the customer says it himself, at minimum, $10,000 a week. Boom. That, my friends, is validation.
And the best part is, you can do this exact same thing. Here's the playbook. It's just 3 steps. 1, get on a call and really nail down their problem. 2, and this is the most important part, get them to put a price tag on it. Get them to quantify the value. And only then, step 3, do you offer your solution for a price that's way less than the number they just gave you. So how do you go from that first yes to building a real business? It's all about what's called the snowball effect. Look, it's not complicated. It's about doing the reps. You get one customer, then another, then another. You start collecting testimonials, you build up your proof points, and that momentum just builds on itself, until suddenly you're the go-to person in your niche.
So when all is said and done, what's the big takeaway here? We've just gone through 5 incredible business ideas. We've laid out the 4-step framework to launch any one of them. The AI can give you the answers, it can give you the tools, but it can't take the action for you. It can't pick up the phone. So really, there's only one question left to ask. Which one of these ideas are you going to validate first?